children, what's all the commotion about?
Bob is saying that the studies that I'm citing aren't as good as his. I'm just saying that in vitro studies simply don't compare to randomized controlled trials done on dinosaurs.
Well, Billy, as a general rule of thumb, Bob is right.
Are you suggesting that there's some kind of hierarchy of evidence?
As a matter of fact, yes. Evidence can be arranged into a pyramid that looks something like this. Towards the top, we have multi-centered, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies. These allow us to have good confidence in cause and effect types of relationships, and hopefully they're not too biased. Above these, we have systematic reviews and meta-analyses. If an effect persists across time and multiple studies, we can have even more confidence that an effect is true. As we go down the list, we find other types of studies that have certain limitations, like inability to demonstrate cause and effect, or lack of patient randomization, or lack of clinical applicability.
Wait, then why have you been harping on me to submit case reports when they're no good?
Oh, Billy, I don't mean to suggest that any form of research is no good. For example, some conditions are very rare. A case report would be a perfectly reasonable option, given that it'd be very challenging to recruit enough people for a randomized controlled trial. Some studies may be necessary stepping stones to demonstrate that you have questions worth investigating and funding. And naturally, some studies are simply too dangerous and unethical. For example, it'd be completely unethical to attempt a randomized controlled trial involving smoking in children. So in that case, a retrospective cohort study would be a reasonable alternative. Have you been running smoking experiments on children again?
So what I hear you saying is that there's a time and place for each type of study, and that we also need to be aware of how much clinical confidence each study confers.
Yes, Robert, I think that's a good summary. I want you boys to be experts at appraising evidence.
Absolutely, Dr. Rex. That makes a lot of sense. But now hear me out. What if we used AI to create artificial patients,
And then we used AI to run virtual studies,
and then we could use AI to analyze those studies
and we'd fund all of this
by launching our own cryptocurrency?